Ladies and gentlemen, the Impaled, we are live. This is Brad the Impaler. I have with me an assortment of guests. Thank you guys for joining me.
No problem.
Thank you for having us.
I'm sorry, what were you saying, Amanda?
I said, oh yeah, it's always fun to get spiked.
So this is Coffin Cast number 14, and this is kind of an emergency Coffin Cast because we just found out that our country, if you're living in the United States, bombed the shit out of Syria after the chemical attacks that took place a couple of days ago. Fuck
How long ago was it when the news came out?
It was like just a couple of hours, like a few hours, wasn't it?
Yeah, I just found out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So before we get
I found out because my grandpa came in telling everybody about it.
Yeah. Well, okay, so I wanted to get started real quick by saying Amanda here has total confidence that this stream is going to go very well. Before we went live, she said, "Don't worry, I have a tendency to be able to save streams." So she has full confidence that this is going to go well.
Because I'm
All
here.
the pressure on her if things don't work out.
Right.
Yep.
If shit goes down, it's your fault, Amanda.
That's okay. That's why I'm here. It won't go down.
Oh, all right. All right. So I guess I want to get a sound off kind of a little bit from each of you. What do you feel about I guess the retaliation from the Trump administration against Syria?
I was freaking out first, but I've calmed down. Apparently, it probably won't end up being much after I did my research and talked to a few people.
Yeah, I was gonna say I talked to a couple of people I know who are former or still like military intelligence kind of people, and according to them, this kind of happens pretty often when we get a new president. They bomb people.
Yeah, especially if you're low in the poll.
I think they probably should have done it a while ago, but I think the other administration was too witsy to do it, and it needs to be done. Like if he's going to keep, before I thought it was rebels that were doing it, but obviously it's the government that's doing it, so they need to be fucking put in place.
We need to check that bitch.
I'm not sure enough yet if there's enough information on everything. Or I'm not sure if I have enough information to really. Well, if no one... I just don't know if there's enough info on it yet to really be sure, make a complete,
Well, that's the latest I saw that no one died.
Well, okay, so here's
with what the Russians are going to do with it.
Yeah, let me kind of lay a background here. 43 missiles were launched at least one airbase, Syrian airbase, belonging to the Syrian government. So 43 missiles were launched at least one. So that's what we do know.
I thought it was 50-something for some reason.
Yeah, I heard 59.
Or it was just 40.
It might have been. I mean, what I heard was like 43.
The highest I heard was 60, so 60 or below.
Right. And maybe I was here in early news.
Yeah, they're going to keep changing up the numbers and the information and keep you confused so nobody has the same story so they can say that we're all fake news.
Oh. That sounds like how they do it.
Now, what we do know as far as regarding Russia goes is we have apparently the military let the Russian military know that we were going to be bombing those targets before we did. So I don't know if that actually helps our relationship with Russia by telling them beforehand, or if telling them beforehand helped Assad get his people out of there. I don't know if that was a great move.
Yeah, it probably wasn't a good move to tell them beforehand, because even if we hadn't, what's Russia going to do? Are they going to come at us when everybody knows we bombed them because they were using chemical weapons on small children? Like, how's that going to make them look?
Well, what does Russia have to do with Syria?
They're allies.
Sorry, that's a dumb question. Okay, they're allies. All right.
And currently, Russia's in military engagement in Syria against the rebels that we bombed Assad to protect. So we're like, and we are actually, you know, kind of provoking Russia here.
A little bit.
Okay, well, maybe the idea was to get the people out of the airport.
The thing,
Especially the
it's
Russians.
Same with the last time the Russians believed that it was actually the rebels that were doing the gas attacks. So
Yeah, but
Really?
I believe it's this time too. Yeah. That's why they warned America not to intervene, because it was not the government that was doing it. It was actually, you know, the rebels.
but this time it was clearly the government.
I mean, what we have to look at is Russia and Putin especially as a history of changing the narrative, and kind of putting out the exact opposite of what the truth is. That's kind of been Putin's thing for a long time now.
Yeah, but now that there's evidence and we did something about it, I'm saying he can't really come back at us. His only way to save face is be like, we didn't know it was the government. We thought it was the rebels. Of course, we don't want small children getting chemically bombed. Nobody wants that. Like, have you
Right.
seen the pictures? It looks horrible.
Yeah, and it really does.
So I don't think anything will happen to America for doing this. If nothing, they'll have to give us a pat on the back. Oh yeah, you stopped them people that were trying to chemically bomb these small children. The left is going to be super fucking happy.
So if the government did it this time and they didn't have proof that the government done it last time, do you reckon the government might have done it the last time?
Probably.
Because they've known to be doing it once before or something.
Yeah, it's probably always been them.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got cut off last time I was speaking.
But we also have to keep in mind that a lot of these Syrian rebels are ISIS.
Yeah.
We trade.
I mean, that's the big thing we have to keep in mind. So you know, Assad launched this attack against the rebels, and it caught some civilians in the process. And the rebels, a good portion of them, I wouldn't say majority maybe, but a good portion of them are ISIS. And so you have to be careful, I guess. I mean, it's such a mess over there in the Middle East, that no matter who you're backing someone who's done something horrible.
That's why we probably shouldn't be messing around with it at all. Let them all.
I was about to say.
But there's too much money in the Middle East. No one's gonna leave them alone.
What I was about to say was, it brings me to the point that we should not be out there policing the world. It's not our business. And in fact, the president that I voted for said that America first. We need to stay out of other people's business. So what happened to that, Donald Trump?
But we have to kind of toe a line with that. There's a reason we became kind of the world police. It's because we invented the atom bomb. We dropped it. We released that horror onto the world. And that's why you have to pay attention to what happens in other countries, because there's that potential now, that devastating potential that could get into the hands of a psycho. So we kind of have to fill that role. It's our responsibility to a point, but we do have to think of our own people first.
I agree with that.
And I don't think it's thinking of our own people to get involved in something that Russia is militarily involved in.
Exactly. Russia's a big enough power that we should assume that they will. I mean, we kind of have a truce with them, a Cold War thing going on. We're not thinking that they're going to let them launch something over here. So really, this is a time when we can back out, and we should.
I don't see it as possible for them to launch any ICBMs at the United States. In order to nuke us, they'd have to get very close, and I don't see that happening either.
Well, that's
not at all.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying if we know that is not a possibility, then I'm saying that's where our responsibility ends. That's why we have that responsibility, because we released that horror. So if that's not a possibility, why the fuck are we sticking our nose in it?
Right. So Scotch McGinnis in the chat here says he thinks it's a false flag. I guess the chemical.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, that was the theory that the rebels did it to try and converse the rest of the world to like attack Assad. I don't know. There's no proof to either side of the theory.
Yeah, well, that's what happened. That's what happened the last time too. That they said that it was a false flag. That it was actually the rebels doing it, but they wanted to plant the blame on Assad because they wanted him out of office because they were going around, you know, getting rid of Saddam Hussein and Rafi and all that kind of stuff, and they wanted to get rid of him also.
Well, then that's even more reason to keep our noses the fuck out of it if we don't know for sure where the bad is.
And here's another reason we should keep our noses the fuck out of it. The last time we removed what we called an oppressive dictator because of the weapons that he possessed, the last time we got involved in removing a dictator, we created a vacuum. And that vacuum was filled by ISIS. We need to stop removing these dictators because while they're horrible and doing really horrible things, they're keeping the even worse people at bay.
Yeah, that's exactly
the lesser
right.
two evils.
That's a cruel but true statement.
At least they kept everything in check.
Yeah, the only...
Sorry, go ahead. Oh, no, you're wrong.
I was just going to say, the only way to really fight an oppressive dictator is to be the people and for the people to rise up against, like, they have to have their own responsibility in it and their own self-ownership. They have to realize we don't want this. We have to do something to change it. If you just come in and fix it for them, it's like raising a kid. You fix everything for the kid all the time. You have these whiny fucking SJWs running around.
Well, to that point, I would like to point out that a lot of times when these coups happen in these third world countries, in the Middle East especially, the party that takes over is no better and most of the time worse than the party that they overthrew. So I don't know. I mean, I just think we just fucking stay out of it. And the moment they
Apparently
turn,
this is going to be the only airstrike.
I'm sorry.
Rex Tillerson, Trump Secretary of State, said that no other airstrikes are planned after this one. Apparently, that whole policy that they said like a week ago about how they'll let the Syrians sort themselves out is still going to be the policy. That this was just a one-off thing. So I guess it was just a show of force.
This was like a slap on the wrist,
I guess.
Were they bombing
Somebody's
it because
got
that's where they were
children
making?
on the other side.
What?
Were they bombing it because that's where they were
I
making?
was saying that someone's got children on the other side, and it's making it kind of hard to hear.
Yeah, sorry, I
So
came
the
back
stuff
out.
is
I had to
peaceful.
pull the brownies out of the oven.
Oh, that's fun. I was just saying, I was having a hard time hearing what Lion King
Sorry, I
was
didn't know you could
saying.
hear him so well.
It's all
But yeah, I'm back outside away from him, and I forgot what I was
right.
saying.
Okay. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I didn't realize he was that loud. But yeah, where were we?
The Middle East is fucked up. That's where we are.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, the only reason we're interested over there is oil anyway. Can't we just find a way to get off oil?
Yeah, I don't know. It's probably too much.
I mean,
Too much money and too much corporate are in it to fuck off away from it.
I mean, I'm not sure. Here's the thing. If we just let the Middle East do its thing, okay, the general culture over there, we're going to end up dealing with a situation like North Korea. We're going to end up dealing with a situation where we have some really big bad guys and they have some capabilities and some allies, and we have to be careful about what I don't want to deal with a terrorist power like that. So there has to be, I guess, a line between we need to stay out of the fucking Middle East, but at the same time, we need to make sure that things don't blow up over there to the point where it's unmanageable.
It's a very, very hard thing to do, though.
Yeah, I mean, because
it is, yeah.
I've said it before, it's because we didn't, like, back in history when we used to just go in and force culture to, you know, integrate itself. They'd just go in and they'd kill off the men and they'd take the women and bam, cultures have integrated. We don't do that shit anymore because we now understand that's fucking wrong and bad. But
right.
Well, that was effective, which is the fucked up thing, that the new strategy isn't effective. That old strategy, whether it was fucked up, but it worked. It always ended up working.
And that's
Yeah,
what
but
I'm
if
saying,
you
we
look
didn't
back,
do-
if you look way back there, you can see that with the clothes that they wear, and they're wearing modern day clothes and everything like that. And then the American overthrew those governments because they were, dictatorship, imperialism, things like that. And then the Islamists came in, and then it just went backwards. It just got really oppressed, and everyone started warring and trying to destroy each other.
Yeah, we stuck our noses in too much back when we shouldn't have, and we fucked ourselves over because we had a nice balance going for a little while. But I mean, I'm saying that the reason it is where it is now is because back in the day when they did force, people to integrate, they didn't force the Middle East to. The Middle East was better at holding their own, and it changed shit. Like you see, everywhere else is much better integrated than there. They're the ones that are still pretty old school and crazy.
Yeah, I mean, they're
Now.
barbaric, I think, would be the more proper term.
Yeah, I'm not about proper terms, so yeah.
No, I'm not trying to say that it's a politically correct term. I'm saying that,
No.
that I see them as savages, barbarians.
Yeah, I'm saying that I don't.
are as a sad thing. It's not an
I'm
exaggeration.
saying I usually don't get my words out right,
Oh,
especially half asleep.
so
I do agree with a lot of people are saying that we should just, keep to ourselves and, because one of the things that I hate is, us, America paying attention to what's going on in all these other countries when we have our own problems to deal with within our country. And I mean, and how do you handle all this Middle East? They're just nuts over there. And it's
The problem with that now.
Not much you can do.
Sorry. The problem with that now is that we've stuck our noses in there too much. That it is just chaotic, and it's hard to not stick our noses in there anymore. There's a lot of bad
they
shit
hate
that
it
happens.
now.
yeah, and that's kind of the point that we've gotten to is they hate us. They have something out for us now, and so we can't really just back off as much as I think we should. We can't.
So we can't anymore.
There's what is all that rustling going on?
I have no idea.
Oh,
That's not
sorry.
me.
Laptop was fall. I'm laying on a couch and I had my laptop where my feet were, and I guess I was kicking it off.
Oh.
I don't think it's damaged though.
So trending on Twitter right now is better places to bomb. Oh.
Mine were BuzzFeed, CNN, and MTV. Those are my contributions to the hashtag.
Yeah, we should definitely bomb MTV.
That's the thing is, they would have been all for it if Obama and fucking Hillary done it, and they were the ones that wanted to have it done in the first place, but they just didn't go through with it. And now someone had the balls to go through with it. Oh, they should have done it.
It definitely shows the difference between Trump and the former president. Down it.
Okay, so I just shared a tweet with the chat there. It says hashtag better places to bomb Israel.
Oh
wow.
Like, what the fuck? So this is one of the very few times I'll give you guys permission. Go dogpile this son of a bitch.
Israel and Palestine definitely stay the fuck out of that fight. It damn sure ain't my business.
I like this one too. The fact that hashtag better places to bomb exists shows how fucking stupid people are. My God.
Exactly.
I'm gonna go add one. How do you hashtag and better places to bomb? Because I've never really done that.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't really join in those things either. I'm still new to Twitter, pretty much.
Yeah, same here.
I joined Twitter like 2 or 3 days ago.
I joined Twitter a little bit ago, but really all I do with it is hang out in our DM.
All right, so what we have here is better places to bomb might not have been the tag you wanted, but it was the tag you needed.
What the fuck?
It's funny.
Yeah, like what the fuck? Come on.
I
Oh.
think all you have to do is do the hashtag better places to bomb and then put what you want. I think that's it.
Now that Obama's poll numbers are in a tailspin, watch for him to launch a strike at Libya or Iran. He is desperate. That was Donald Trump back in September of 2012.
Well, he's right. Obama did do it, and now he's doing it. So, hypocrite.
Yeah, he's kind of being hypocritical. Well, not
Oh,
kinda. Not kinda.
They're all
They're
like that though.
I mean, the word hypocrite should just be synonymous with politician.
Yeah.
But remember, Donald Trump's not a politician.
Yes, he is. He always was.
He is one now. Well, he's a businessman.
He's not a
And
politician.
everybody
He's
does
a
something the
businessman.
same shitty cloth as politicians.
Businessmen, lawyers, and politicians. Don't trust none of them. And dentists.
Wrong with that shit.
I don't trust
Better
people that
places-
want to stick their hands in my mouth.
Better places to bomb Nickelback's recording studio.
I'm gonna add to this hashtag.
Hell yeah. You should do that.
Okay, I sent one. I'll see if it. Don't know if it worked, but
Everyone's gonna meme that hashtag now.
You guys should make sure you tag me in that too.
Oh look, I saw Satan and Satire and Dick Balls is in the chat. Hi y'all. Who else?
Dick balls.
And the ginger hamster. Scotch.
Dick Balls.
I
Scotch.
love the ginger hamster.
Everybody's been wanting me to do a coffin cast, so I figured why the hell not do one about this.
Hey, I see he
Yeah,
said hey to me.
Mecca. Mecca works.
I never get to see the chat, so this is fun for me. Oh, and Oz, I do see you, Oz. It's blurry, so I couldn't recognize you at first.
Here, let's see. Yeah. James Von Maxwell says Trump is setting up a precedent. We warn you once and we bomb you second. Play by our rules or you will pay the price. This is chess, peoples.
4D chest.
I mean, I don't know. I don't think we should be playing games with our enemies.
Assad doesn't have any real power though. Trump and the administration warned Russia and China before they did it. So if Russia and China are okay with it, nothing will happen around the world because the rest of the world won't care if Russia and China don't care.
I mean, you say we shouldn't be playing with our enemies, but chess literally was invented based off battle strategy. Like that's what
I know.
chess is.
I know. I know. I was making a joke.
Okay. I'm half asleep. I told you that. I've gotten like 3 hours sleep every night for the past 2 weeks. It's not a good idea. Don't do that shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't be doing that. Why are you doing that?
Because I've been staying up late trying to finish videos, and then my kids won't go to sleep, and then they have to wake up early for school, and hubby's been working extra hours, so it's just all a shitstorm. It leads to me not sleeping.
Damn.
Yeah, it sucks. But hopefully he'll have a new job soon. That'll make shit a lot easier. Maybe.
Well, I hope so.
I got
So-
a 50-50 chance on that.
I wanna talk about another thing. We'll go back to the Syria bombings, but I want to talk about another thing that's been on my mind. YouTube changing its policies so that you have to have 10,000 lifetime views in order to even get monetization, and also changing how they're cracking down on monetization or monetized videos on people's channels. Have you guys noticed any example of this yourselves, like on your own accounts? Any extra strikes
I
or
don't
anything?
monetize my videos.
Well, I hadn't been on my actual computer to check yet, but I'm pretty sure my roast doesn't have any ads on it now, and I have it set to automatically do ads.
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't know.
monetize my videos, even though I've only made 3.
Okay.
So yeah.
Well,
Um,
most of my videos are like songs by other people, so I wouldn't monetize those.
right, right. That would make sense. But so I want to talk about here, let me see if I can share this. Give me a sec. I'm going to show you guys what's been going on my account the past week. Every video that I've put up demonetized.
That sucks. I
Every
have 2 of mine
that does suck.
demonetized.
And so then there's this current stream that we're currently doing right now. If we go here and we look at see this, not advertiser friendly.
How about you
Bullshit.
do a
Dude, it
little,
was like
do a
already
little
deemed that
test?
before we even came live.
It's
Do
not
a
like
little
they knew
test.
I was gonna
Put
be.
cute puppy videos up and see if they demonetize it.
They've been demonetizing everyone. Like even like SJWs on YouTube and know that they're getting demonetized.
Yeah, I think a lot of the advertisement companies are pulling out of YouTube. Also.
Right. So why aren't creators taking a stand and showing that they can affect the pocketbook of these companies that are backing out of YouTube, and inspire boycotts of these brands?
And I guess because we're all
Because they
more
want
kind
the
of
companies to come back so they can get paid again.
I think we're all more
Well,
kind of bucket.
Prince of Queens said the other day, when we were having a chat with him, and he said that they're pulling out, waiting for everything to cool down again, and then they'll go back in. Well, that was he was sort of talking about, because everything's just gotten out of hand.
But what exactly has gotten out of hand? Free speech has gotten out of hand?
Yeah, I
Yes.
guess maybe with all the FJWs, and I looked at a leaked file from someone about what the powers that be is going to do, the alt-right and everything like that. It's really, really fucking freaky. They just want to censor everyone and put in their own narrative of what everyone should be thinking and seeing and saying and stuff like that.
So what if, I mean, I'm just brainstorming here, like just trying to think of some ideas. Like, what if YouTubers just stopped monetizing?
What I want to know is there like no way to like contact with the people who are controlling YouTube?
I think bigger YouTubers have a way to do that.
Yeah, bigger YouTubers.
Well, I mean, it seems like they're just completely, you know.
What I've been told is that it's not actually YouTube itself; it's all these companies are just pulling out.
Prince of Queens did mention something on Ogre's stream the other day about he's not the one organizing it, but somebody's trying to organize like a strike off of YouTube for content creators, like a day where they don't post anything, don't engage in YouTube whatsoever.
As far as I know, someone said that was meant to be like yesterday or something, and then someone said it was like on the 28th. So it's very hard to know when it's supposed to be because there's nothing cement about it.
Well, then we need to find out more information about that, because that's something that I think a lot of people would like to participate in, and we need to be organized when it comes to this, because this isn't just about us; it's about any creator who wants to talk about controversial things, work through controversial issues. It's about every single voice that's going to be silenced by this move.
Yeah, I mean, Irate Bear has a giant Discord for all the content creators. I think that would be like the kind of place to do it where everybody can talk to each other. It's much easier to all get together there.
Isn't he meant to be planning something like that though? Like
I
heard
have
on the
no
grapevine
idea. I don't go to Discord. I hate Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah, so do I.
It's a good
That's
idea
just
for most
through the
people.
grapevine I've heard about it.
I try to remember
What's so
to
bad
check
about
it.
Discord?
Yeah.
I don't never used it.
Seems hard to get into. I don't know.
I got it on my phone specifically to be in Cerilius's book club, but like 30 seconds after I downloaded the stupid thing on my phone, I was muting it because it was fucking annoying.
Oh.
And I forget to check it.
Yeah, it keeps making too much noise.
Yes.
I mean, you could do a day without, like they did a day without women. You could do like a day without YouTube, with a day without a YouTuber. But the thing is like there's so much revenue that they're still going to be making from the videos you already have up there, from the people who didn't participate. It may not even make that much of a difference.
Yeah, I don't think it will. I think we need maybe a week or something
Right.
without any having anything monetized or any
Unlisting
uploads.
everything.
Yeah.
If you or privatize, make every video private, it's going to fuck with your analytics. I did that as a joke. It fucked with my analytics. But at the same time, it's going to make it so that YouTube can't make any money off of any of your videos for that long.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Eventually, either people are going to accept it because, I mean, it's a private company. They could do what they want, and we choose to be on here. So people are just going to take it up the ass, or they'll go to another platform.
But see, here's the thing. We're the consumers. We have the power to stand up and say, listen, if this is the way you're going to operate, we're not going to stand for that. So either you change or we leave.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the only options you have.
Why is there no like company trying to like make a like a rival like video system to YouTube?
Oh,
Well,
there
there's
is.
Minds, but I don't
And
really like
VidMe.
Minds.
I hear VidMe is making a real bid to get people there instead.
Okay.
Like they did something making.
It's like what I mean. Like, how come none of them have seem to really be challenging YouTube? And that like,
because this
or
is the
being able to gain the same kind of power.
Because as Americans, we are, well, really everybody in the world is susceptible to this to a point, but Americans more so because of the way we advertise. We are susceptible to brands. Like you call all acetaminophen Tylenol because it's Tylenol.
Okay, that's true.
And all
like how
video sites
Band-Aid, adhesive bandages, Band-Aids.
Yeah.
What would be another problem is that if it's only just the quote unquote anti-SJW type people that's doing it, it's got to be more than just us. Even makeup tutorials are being censored too, demonetized, and that. So if you've got to get it into every, like maybe even in the gaming industry, or and the makeup and everything, it's got to be broad.
Yeah,
it can't be just one group.
Well, I mean, we all kind of have.
Sorry if this is off topic, but how did Facebook take over MySpace?
Oh, simple.
I have no idea.
I'm not old enough. Ads, and you had to pay for premium membership or whatever, and Facebook was free and a new cool thing with a cool name.
But lame. It looked lame.
You had to pay for MySpace?
You at one point towards the end of MySpace, yeah, you could pay and get a premium MySpace account. Do you recall? It's been a long freaking time.
Yeah, I know. It's like I never understood like what's supposed to be so much better about Facebook over MySpace.
It was free. It was simpler.
Sorry.
I was just saying what I thought was.
The way how it was a lot better too.
People just like easy. They like simple. That's why people like the
That's
iPhone
true.
over the Androids and stuff, because the operation system is simpler. That's it. That's why they liked Facebook better. It was simpler.
Yeah.
I fucking hated Facebook. It took forever to get me to come to Facebook. I was MySpace. I loved MySpace. You could customize your page. It was awesome. It was fun. It took forever for anybody to get me to go to Facebook, and I still hate it.
MySpace was also dangerous. There were far too many little kids doing stupid things. It was far too easy to take their shit. My sister was 15. She took a picture at Ozfest in my weed bikini, and she posted it as her picture on MySpace. somebody stole that, turned it into one of those backgrounds that you can download on MySpace. So a bunch of people downloaded a child porn background, basically.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Scotch McGinnis is asking me, will I interview Dave Cullen? I would love to interview Dave Cullen. You get Dave Cullen to say yes to being on the Spike, and 100% I will do it. That's my answer to that.
Get a Spike Cullen, huh?
I'm trying to get...
Vids up, Brad?
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, I said, do you have a lot of vids up? Because I don't think I've seen any of your vids.
I have a bit, yeah. I've got
Okay. I'll look into it.
I've got a few.
You're just a little bit muffled. We're not trying to like talk
Am
over
I
you.
muffled?
Yeah. We're not trying to talk over you. It just keeps happening because you're a little bit muffled when you first start talking, especially.
Oh, sorry. Well, I didn't think y'all were trying to talk over me. I was actually afraid that I was, because usually when I talk, people complain that it's too loud. So I was starting to worry that I was taking over everybody.
Oh, no.
No, you're just slightly hard to hear.
Oh,
so
is it better?
Yes, it is.
Okay. It's because of how far I had the... I'm using a tablet, and I had it farther away.
Okay. Call Me Oz says, tell Dave you want him to promote minds.com and you'll get him. I'm telling you guys, tweet Computing Forever Dave Cullen. Tweet him. Tell him I want to bring him on to talk about minds.com and how viable of a replacement it would be for YouTube if things turn real south with YouTube. I would love to chat with him, but I think we're going to need more people than just me to get his attention because I don't think he even knows who I am.
I'll totally do that right now.
Okay.
I mean, it's not like I have a bunch of pull, but my name is noticeable.
The computer guys he meant.
No, I'm not blocked by him. I'm going to tweet something to him, and then you guys can like retweet it and like it too.
So what does he call just the computer guy?
I'm sorry?
Hmm?
Is he called the computer guy?
No, on Twitter, he's Dave Cullen CF.
Okay.
Computing.
Oh, there he is.
What is going on?
I have no idea. I thought it was my phone screwing up.
All right, I sent the tweet out.
Everyone just went like...
Here we go.
Yeah, well, check out the one I sent.
All right, just a sec. Did you tag me?
I did.
Okay. Hey, get on Brad and Taylor's Spike for an awesome interview. Promise you won't regret getting spiked. I'll interview Based Mama if she will allow me to interview her. I think I have more of a chance of getting Based Mama on my stream than I do Dave.
Oh, I'll talk to Based. She comes to the Ogre streams all the time. Well, I'm sure you talk to her too, but I'll tell her you want to spike her.
Hell yeah.
Spiker.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm going to always make that joke. I love that fucking joke.
That's why I named it that.
But yeah, I hang out with her pretty much every day in the Ogre stream.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm back, bitches. So I've also been trying to get an interview with the daughter of the folks that run Westboro Baptist Church.
Ooh,
What?
the one that left?
Yeah, the one that left.
Really?
I want to get her on because she was talking basically about how the regressive left is acting pretty much just like Westboro Baptist Church was. So I wanted to get more of her opinion on that.
Yeah, she seems
Oh yeah,
like
I remember. Colin Moriarty, if you know who that is, said that the regressive left is the Christian right at the moment.
Yeah.
They're even using Jesus in the Bible as arguments now.
Horseshoe theory.
So Call Me Oz wants to know what the ogre stream is. I'll allow you to shamelessly plug whatever the fuck that is.
Oh yeah, you should just be able to go on YouTube and type in ogre, and you can find him. He's this. I'll even give Brad a link. Hold on, I'll send it to you so you can post it out. But ogre,
All right.
really cool dude. The laughing ogre. I hang out in his streams pretty much every day, and twice a month he does a stream with like a big named YouTuber. I do believe the next person. I don't want to say who the next person we're gonna have on is because I'll forget. But we just had a Rageaholic, and before that we had oh, I've forgotten his name now because I'm half asleep. Dang it. I forgot his name. He's a really cool guy that did the Nazi dog.
Dracula.
Dankula. Thank you. Count Dankula.
Dankula, that's him. Count Dankula.
I was going to call him Mr. Dank, so I knew it was something to do with that. I'm terrible with names. And like I said, I haven't been getting a lot of sleep lately, so trying to find, here we go, his channel so I can give you a link.
Yeah.
Yeah, ogre's a really popular name, so it might be hard to
It's like the second one that
find
pops up, but I'm putting it in.
Call Me Oz. I'm getting you a link. Just hold on, man.
Everybody keeps talking about my Abby. Is it my chibi that y'all are seeing, or is it the drunk me still?
I see a chibi.
Okay, good.
Yeah, your little cute girl thing.
It's got a little weird shadow thing behind it.
It's because it's messed up. I didn't do it very well, but Ratty Redemption's supposed to be fixing it. Where's our DM?
Did you guys see my 3 reasons I'm a feminist video?
Oh, there.
No.
No, I think I missed that one. I've been missing too many videos lately because I've been trying to get videos out.
That was the one I did on April Fool's. I took down all the videos on my channel, all my anti-fem videos, took them all down, and uploaded one video called 3 Reasons I'm a Feminist. That was the hardest video I've ever done in my entire life.
That was a super awesome one. I remember what you're talking about now. I put the link to him in our DM. I'll put it in the little side chat, but I'm on my phone.
James has got it.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
There you go.
He's faster than me. I need to go the fuck to sleep.
I had apparently
it's only 3:30 p.m. here, so I've got a long time.
I had apparently pissed off a lot of anti-fems on Twitter that day.
Really?
Yep, making the crazy.
I fell for it.
So someone hasn't made a video about you yet.
I don't think so.
They need to make a video. I'll make a video.
I'm waiting for it. I want somebody to debunk that video. We can do a back and forth. Like, I can tear you apart.
I'd totally do that too. That'd be fucking hilarious.
Yeah, people make response videos to my video and we'll have fake wars. I'm thinking of making a feminist character, so that would really do that. Make that a lot more fun.
You'll be trolling a lot of anti-feminists.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. Yeah, I was saying the most ridiculous shit.
I can't believe how gullible some people can be in the comment section.
Yeah,
when it comes to like those like troll videos.
Yeah.
Like there's that one it says like why I hate bearing like anime. And it's like it says in the like the description that it is a joke video. And it's like an obviously like sarcastic video because you know, and it even says so at the end that it's, you know, a joke video. And there's like a million people, like it's like almost all the comments are people who calling the video stupid for the reasons they hate on bearing, and then they reply to themselves and say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I've just now made it to the end," and I see that as just satire.
Yeah, they could have deleted it though. They could have deleted their comment.
Right.
Yeah, but they didn't, which was good.
I it was
I just
it was,
wish
it
that
was
people commented before they finished the video.
yeah. Yeah, I didn't say that it was a joke at the end. I truly wanted people to think that I had gone to the dark side.
Even though it was April 1st.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but there were people who truly believed it.
Why? I mean, it was good. It was hilarious, but it wasn't really convincing.
Well, probably
Was it any-
because of what I was saying on Twitter, because I was really selling it on Twitter.
Was it anybody who was actually like, other like big YouTube or I guess
No, it was
names?
just
Just random people. Okay.
just random people. Call Me Oz says you got me 100%. See, I told you, I got people, even
Maybe
people
it's
who
just
watch
because I
me.
know you, so I knew better.
Like, there is no fucking way this sexist became a feminist.
Right? Like, no, he's busy shoving his spike up people. He's not running around consent.
Oh, I get a message from Tim Blake. He says, "Oh, you're a feminist now?" And I said, "Yeah." He said, "Oh, cool." And then like 2 hours later, he said, "On a scale of 1 to 10, how sarcastic are you being?" I said 20.
Go away, Timmy, you two-faced cunt. He called you somebody, and then he's gonna turn around and do. Fuck that dude.
Right. Yeah, I get you.
Like after,
You really hate him, Amanda.
dude, he
Yeah, every time we bring Tim up, that two-faced cunt.
He straight up did a stream with Brad, and then turned around the next day on a stream with Barry and calls him somebody, like some guy, like he doesn't give a fuck. I was pissed in the chat.
And even Bering was like, "You mean Brad the Impaler?"
What stream was that?
Oh, I don't even remember what they were called. It's been a fucking long time in YouTube years.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
That's the one where they were streaming together.
Was it that one that's on Bearing's channel?
Yeah, it was on
Yeah.
Barry's channel.
Okay, so was it over the doxing and stuff where in a Bearing cab
Yep.
popped in at the end? Okay, I remember that.
Yeah, and he had said I was on a stream with somebody yesterday, and Bering's like, "Somebody? You mean Brad the Impaler?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, what the fuck, dude? I give you a platform to say what you want to say. Whatever.
He does that shit all the time, though. I called him out for that in my video when I was yelling at him about how he was talking about Irate Bear. He did that with Bane666 and Irate Bear. He's like, I don't know who these people are. Yes, you fucking do, and we all know
Of course
you
he
do.
does.
Fucking A, man.
Pissant.
I don't get it. And then I ask him to stream, and he goes, "What? You don't have anybody else?" And then was like, "Stop stalking me. You're obsessed with me." Wait,
Oh,
what?
yeah.
You're saying I'm obsessed? Go get fucked. Go get fucked.
I'll chat to him every now and then, and he always likes my video, my responses. He doesn't know me from a fucking bar of soap.
That's because you are the most epic troll ever, Lotus.
It's funny. I did something that he went naked one day in a video, and I was seeing it, and he's like, "When did I go naked?" I'm like, "Yes, you did. I fucking seen it. I reckon you're hot." It's
I remember that too.
funny.
That's
He's liking
disgusting.
Michael Rowlands, that's another one. Fucking.
No, that's a
I'm like blocked by Michael Rowlands. I don't think I've ever spoken to him.
So
Who's
am
that?
I.
Yeah, he blocked me for liking a tweet from Jax. I'm thinking, what the fuck?
Really?
I mix
Yeah.
up Michael Rowlands and Kevin Logan because they're both fucking non-existent. I don't care.
How could you mix up the smug face of the smug, very punchable face of Michael Rowlands with anybody else?
Because I don't give a fuck about them. They're annoying.
Like when
I
I
remember
see
Michael Rowlands because he looks like a I don't know, some really sleazy man.
Right. Okay. So you know that troll face that you see, that cartoon troll face that's plastered over everything, all trolly. When I see
that's Michael
that,
Rollins.
that's Michael Rollins. That's him.
All right, now I'll probably be able to tell them apart. I'm always gonna.
Well,
think of
then
him
what
as
is
Troll
Christy
Face.
Winters?
She's a bulldog. Like, I'm surprised nobody has made the connection yet, but that's a fucking bulldog.
I see her as a snowman. She's got the general shape of a snowman.
No, man, bulldogs
Snowmen
used
aren't that
to be
ugly.
She's very conniving, and I don't like conniving people.
bulldogs used to be like this really highfalutin breed. You know, they were like the ultimate when it came to dogs, and they've been so overbred and fucked with now that they're these ugly, grotesque monsters of dogs that it's an abomination that we allow that to happen.
Yeah, and they
And
die
yeah,
from
But
breathing problems.
there's still a far cry from Christy Winters. I mean, when I see her bulldog, I don't want to, rip its face off.
I'm just saying that they're so very sad that it is sad that we allow them to continue on.
Yeah.
And she's that sad.
That's dark. That's dark.
I don't think she's
Green
going far
took a
enough.
dark turn.
Sorry, I get even more honest when I'm either drunk or sleepy. And I'm not drunk, so yeah.
Yeah, it is like 12:30 in the morning. Where I'm at.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, same here. But
Yeah.
the news that just broke, I had to get ready. I wanted to do this stream. I wanted to get you guys back together. See what was going on. It's just
We'll stream in a few weeks.
Oh yeah.
It's because I've been moving.
Oh, moving into a better place or a worse place?
A better place, but it's on top of a mountain. So it was harder getting internet signals and stuff.
On top of a mountain.
Try not to fall.
Oz is super
Probably be
tall.
pretty dangerous.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, be careful. But I gotta say, Oz is super sweet. I see the chat.
No, Oz is not super sweet. He called you a badass and not me. I'm the one with the spike. I'm the one whose brother destroyed the Muslims centuries ago. This is me we're talking about. I'm the badass.
You're the one who would never interview me. What the hell, man? Back when I was interviewable.
There was nothing interesting.
Prince of Queen was doing a stream about the airstrike.
I jumped.
Do y'all want to hear some worthless trivia?
Wait, I want to hear Amanda piss and moan about Notice Me Senpai. That's what I want to hear first.
No, you should have interviewed me, damn it. I had done something interviewable. I came to YouTube and I jumped in views and subs so quickly, and there was drama surrounding me. There was a reason to interview me. You were being a dick. I was not interesting enough.
Yeah, Bob was being a real dick.
You got yourself involved in the MGTOW shit, and I just don't have time to deal with the MGTOW
I
bullshit.
didn't
I really
get
don't.
myself involved. They
I
came
fucking
after
hate
me.
me.
They still come after me. They fucking hate me.
MGTOW hate all women.
I thought it was
They
mostly just
super
that
hate me.
Markov guy who comes after you.
It's not
He's
just
MGTOW.
him anymore.
Oh.
There's a lot of them now that bug me fairly regularly, actually.
I'm sorry, who's that talking? I don't know who you are.
For me?
No, the girl
it's
that was
me.
just talking.
Oh.
I just want to say there's more people in your chat mentioning me than you, Brad.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's saying something, isn't it?
Damn! Damn! I need to go to the hospital to get this burn treated. Damn!
I'm sure I got an ice pack somewhere. I'm a mom.
Oh, Jesus. So now here's the thing. Our president said during his campaign that we needed to think about America first, that we needed to stay out of other people's business, that we're spending money where we shouldn't be. What changed his tune? What do you think changed that?
The children.
Yeah, the pictures.
Neocons got to him, I guess.
Could very well have been. You know, those images are not very nice.
Right.
You know, so, in a way, something needed to be done. You know,
Mhm.
but it is. You know, you don't want to get into everyone's business, but fuck, it's the children, man. You know.
Yeah. And I mean, he pretty much admitted that in his comment about it. He said, you know, when I saw those beautiful dead babies, or you know, beautiful babies dead,
Beautiful dead babies.
beautiful dead babies. When he saw that, he knew something had to be done. Oh, by the way, Call Me Oz said, "Brad, you rock." So, fuck you. No, I'm kidding.
But he also
I don't know
said
if this was
that
solely because a few people died. I think this was too much. Like not to say I don't care, which I really don't care that much, but a few deaths shouldn't promote an airstrike.
A few deaths. What do you mean a few deaths? We're talking
Yeah,
over
I mean,
100 deaths.
and it's the way they went about it. Those were
over
bad
100.
Well,
weapons.
I don't. I still think that's not in the grand scheme of things a lot.
Yeah, but it's the
Okay,
thing
so,
is that
so ima-
it's not the first time it's happened, so something needed to be done.
I don't know, man. If you got gassed, you'd think it's a big fucking deal.
Yeah.
Say what? Well, I wouldn't have an opinion because I'm dead.
Oh no, you'd have an opinion
not
for
everyone-
the 10 minutes that you're dying and your muscles are seizing and contracting and every part of you that can hurt is hurting. Yeah, you'd have an opinion for about 5 minutes there.
And not everyone would be dead from it. There'll be people suffering in hospital from the from what happened to them. There wouldn't be
Right.
everyone wouldn't have been dead. Yeah. Just imagine being one of those people. That would have been fucked up.
It would. And this is their own government doing that to them, which is even more fucked up.
They're supposed
But
to
why-
protect these
What is
you know,
the reason their own
ISIS-
government gassed them?
just
Because
to
they're
get away
fighting
As an asshole.
Dude, the moment I became a mom, my greatest fear in life became something happening that I could not physically or in any way protect my children from. And that's what these parents had to deal with. These parents that are carrying their babies and they lived and their baby didn't. And yeah, it's super fucked up.
Watching them die
And I say
in
bomb,
front of them in their arms.
but you know, I'm a mom, so I say
I
bomb
still
the
don't think we
shit
should have
out of
done
it.
it.
You don't think I'd have done it?
No, I still think we should have airstrikes
Okay.
them.
I was gonna say I'd have fucking done it.
Yeah,
So,
but it
so
was,
why
it was
do
an
why do
army
you,
base that they attacked.
Wait, what?
It was an army base they attacked. So if they went to attack the family and the government people, it would have been a different story. But it was an army base.
Well, yeah. Apparently, only a few jets got destroyed. That's it. Like 14, no one died. So it was really minor. I don't know. I don't know. It was kind of a waste of time overall.
That's what I was kind of wondering.
That's more
Did
like a
they
statement
bomb?
than anything.
Did they bomb the place
they
where
wanted-
they
they
were making
wanted-
the weapons or something? Is what I wanted to know.
They
Yeah, that they
destroyed
bombed just for the
the
weapons, not for the people.
they destroyed where the chemicals were being held, and they destroyed a few planes. I don't. The news is out that still no one died, so I guess nothing really matters. You know, I guess this will blow over in a few days, and life will go back to normal.
Well, I mean, if they got the weapons and the planes and they managed not to kill any people, I call that a win.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
they destroyed the thing that the chemicals were in?
yeah, they did. I guess
Okay.
what I'm hearing is they destroyed a warehouse that contained the chemicals.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
cool with
so-
me.
I mean, I don't know. I get it, and I think it was a very measured action. But I'm just worried because missiles are not cheap.
Sure.
You know, it's millions of dollars per missile. That's a lot of taxpayer money.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
it's
but
it's
would it save
a couple
lives?
$1,000,000.
Would it save lives, or do they have other chemical facilities that out there?
They still have more planes. I don't know if they still have. I think this was just a little
like
this, like I remember I saw someone in an article that said that like Assad can still use just regular bombs or just shoot people. So like apparently like the chemical weapons is the red line. Assad can still do other stuff to kill people. He can never use chemical weapons again, but he can still kill people.
Here's something I heard that in the Ranting Monkey stream, or he did a little video that says something about the chemicals were banned chemicals. Which doesn't sound like it makes a lot of sense, but apparently there's certain chemicals that are banned even during war.
Yeah, I mean,
well, I don't know how much true. I don't know if that's true or not, but yeah, there are war crimes that has the world like does the UN have official like war like I don't know because
yeah, there's a Geneva Convention that certain things are against the Geneva Convention. You can't do certain things even in war.
Well, it must not be that important because people break war crimes all the time.
And they get charged for it at the end
No,
of
they
the
don't.
war.
Bush and Obama didn't get charged.
Yeah, I know that's fucking insane to me. But usually at like the end of the war, the people that won. So that's what really matters. In all honesty, if you commit war crimes, as long as you win, nothing's gonna happen to you. But the people that won will charge the people that lost with their war crimes.
So I don't know. Does this go to show that Donald Trump is not a Russian pawn?
Well, Assad is Putin's puppet, so unless this was a mass conspiracy theories and like Putin called up Trump is like, I need you to bomb Syria so it can look like that we're not in bed with each other, or I don't know.
I'm sure someone would come up with that conclusion.
Oh, it's already out there.
It's already out there.
It's on Twitter.
Oh God.
Oh, I gotta grab something. Hold on.
And they talk about the right with their conspiracy theories and the left say stuff like that. It's funny.
Everyone
I probably really believe it too.
Oh, of course.
All right, I'm gonna bow out, y'all. I gotta try and make my kids go their little butts to sleep so I can. Plus, I want to eat one of these brownies I cooked.
I hope the brownies are delicious.
I bet
Okay,
they
Amanda,
will
it's
be.
good streaming with you.
Yeah, it was great hanging out with all y'all. I wish I was a little more awake.
It's all right.
God.
But next time, bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Who's leaving? Oh,
I don't know who that was.
Amanda.
Check.
Amanda left.
You evil people.
So, I mean, I get it. I don't think that we're going to be looking at a war with Russia or anything over this.
Yeah, I don't think World War III. Like I said, Russia and China got the heads up before it happened. So if they're okay with it, nothing will happen around the world because nothing around the world happens unless China, Russia, or the U.S. does something. Because that's just the truth. Like those three countries kind of run the world.
Well, we know that Russia was alerted before the attack, but that doesn't mean that they're okay with it. True,
but alerting them shows that we don't have like we really wanted to like attack if it would have been meant as a show of force against the Russians, we would have never alerted them. I guess alerting them was to show them that we're not okay, you can get your people out because we don't want to kill your people. So I don't know if Russia's cool with I seriously doubt Putin would start a war over an air base. He's way smarter than that. Same thing. I seriously doubt it. Maybe this will like strain our relationship with Russia, but no world war, not even close.
I mean, yeah, I don't see a world war coming, but I definitely do see Putin taking a harder line against American intervention over there.
Yeah.
I don't know. It might depend because if there's enough evidence that Putin can't fight against, maybe just leave it alone.
And like Lamas the Fox or Iamus the Fox, I don't know, says it's not just about the airbase. It's about sovereignty. It's about us meddling in things that they're involved in. It's about us meddling with their allies. It's about us invading that sovereignty, and that could present a problem.
I still think everything's being overblown. Well, I don't know. All my news is from Twitter, and if you listen to Twitter, you think it's the end of the world, but it's not. I mean, I remember I was talking to someone that lived through the Cuban Missile Crisis that said that this isn't really much compared to that.
Okay, well, I mean, but there's the end of the world, and then there's everything's hunky dory, but there's also lots of in between, and I think we're somewhere in the middle here.
So the in between is.
Sorry,
like someone said, the worst case scenario shows World War. The best case scenario that this only happens once. Assad chills the fuck out. Putin doesn't do anything. Mostly, what I see mostly coming out of this is that Putin will take a hard line stance. Maybe our relationship with Russia will get worse. Maybe Assad will do this again or up it up. Or I still think Assad will maybe cool down because he knows that that he can't do whatever he wants with Trump as president. Maybe will you worsen our relationship with Russia, but I don't think anything's gonna really happen around the world.
I just I looked at a news article here that was about a couple of minutes ago, and it said that where's the headline? It said that breaking Moscow condemns Trump's act of aggression after U.S. missile strike on Syria.
Who?
The U.S. airstrikes on Syria could undermine efforts to fight terror in the country, according head of defense committee in the Russian upper house of parliament.
Yeah, so that doesn't sound like they're just shrugging it off. When a nation uses words like act of aggression, that means they're taking it very seriously.
So yeah,
I'm still. I don't know. As long as there's not a world war, I'm not really worried.
I just don't know if there's like more to the story that we, will.
Well,
I'm sure over the next 24 hours
change
we'll get more. We'll get more.
Whether or not this was a good move or not.
So it was firing of 59 Tomahawk missiles on a Syrian airbase.
So just one Syrian airbase?
Just one.
Yep.
Okay. So what I want to commend Donald Trump for is the very specific action that he took, the very specific and measured action that he took. He didn't call to degrade and defeat Assad. He didn't call for further intervention. He just said, we need to show them that this can't be tolerated, and then just let it go. I find that to be better. I mean, if we're going to intervene at all, I find that the best way to intervene. What do you guys think?
Yeah. I agree with that.
I think what Trump should do is try and have his his first meeting with Putin face to face after this. I think that would be the best course of action because he's been meeting world leaders. I think after this he should go meet with Putin immediately.
Mm-hmm.
And another article here that said that Russia threatens Donald Trump with negative consequences.
Uh-oh.
That was 4 hours ago.
What is negative consequences?
I don't know. Donald Trump yesterday was saying something's going to happen. That's all he said, and then he bombed the shit out of a Syrian airbase. So
that was minutes after the missiles.
Is it confirmed that no one died?
It's still going around that no one died. Anyone can go do the research and debunk what I just said, but I mean.
Yeah, I can't see anything yet.
So it was, the thing goes is that, did you guys hear about when Trump met with the Japanese prime minister, or maybe it might have been Japanese?
Yeah, like a month or so ago. Yeah, what about it?
he wasn't wearing an earpiece, but he was nodding along to what the guy was saying in his native tongue, and pretty much acting like he understood him, but he wasn't wearing his translation earpiece. I hope he doesn't do that when he meets with leaders like that was the leader of China. I hope he doesn't do that when he's meeting with leaders like the leader of Russia.
Well,
Can't Putin
says
speak
here Russia.
English?
Sorry. It says here Russia demands a meeting with the UN over the attacks.
Ooh, a meeting with the UN?
Yep.
That's not the greatest of news.
No, and this was 31 minutes ago. In 9 News, Australian 9 News. So.
So anyone going to sleep tonight, or are you going to stay up and see if the world ends?
Well, considering they're going to the UN, the world's not going to end tonight.
No, it'll be a couple more days.
They're probably going to try and seek sanctions.
That would never happen.
Sanctions? What do you mean? Like what? The U.S. will have to pay a fee or something?
Yeah, economic sanctions.
Oh, really? That doesn't seem so bad in the grand scheme of things. If it's only like a few $1 million or something.
Oh, I'm sure it'd probably be more than a few $1 million.
I don't know how it all works.
I mean, we have put so many sanctions on Russia that we have destroyed their economy pretty much.
So they're going to the UN to be like, okay, we want some of our money back. This was our chance.
But yeah, we've kind of fucked Russia over. But I mean, he deserves his people don't deserve the sanctions, but he definitely does.
Wait, what?
I'm saying that the people of Russia may not deserve the sanctions the United States has placed on Russia, but Putin definitely does.
Yeah, Putin's an asshole.
The point of that also is to get the people up against the government
Right.
too, because they run out of food and everything.
Putin is a dictator through and through. So, but because of reasons, he's able to stay in power. So they need to kick him out sooner or later.
Does anyone know offhand if the United States currently has any sanctions against her?
Who?
The United States. If we currently have any
you
sanctions.
said her, and that confused
Talking
me.
about our country.
Yeah, I know. It's like you said her instead of us.
Yeah,
And that's what put me off.
I like referring to our country as a female.
Also, don't assume America's gender.
Did you just assume America's gender? So, I mean, I don't. Oh, go ahead, Lotus. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
I was just saying that just pass by. I'm just looking at a few news articles, and it's still pretty early to know anything yet. But yeah, everyone's sort of pretty shitty about what happened.
I was pretty surprised at the speed with which Trump took action. These attacks happened just a couple days ago. Trump said something yesterday was going to happen. He said, something's going to happen. That was it. And everyone was pretty much assuming that he was blowing it off. And then next thing you know, there's an attack.
Well, there's a possibility that these attacks have been planned for a while, and this just gave them the excuse to, like, maybe they were just setting things up just in case, and this attack was just like, oh, well, everything's in place now, so shoot them.
Yeah, but he had specifically attacked the airbase with the chemicals that were used.
World War III is trending on Twitter now.
Do they think they know that was going to happen in the first place? Because a couple of days later they bomb a place where it came from. How quickly would they have known where it came from? They would have already known about it.
That's what I said.
Well, maybe they already had the intel that was going to happen.
Yeah, but
apparently Tomahawks, which is the missiles they use, require mass intel to fire correctly. So I guess they did already have the intel. I guess the Tomahawks were just there, and then they were like, oh well, they did it, so now I mean, this is probably. I still believe this is much ado about nothing because we've been kind of airstriking Syria for years, so it doesn't. I don't know. I'm not really all that worried.
Wow, there are a lot of people thinking that World War III is coming, huh?
They're
I
exaggerating.
seriously doubt it. I think things are going to get a little heated, and then it'll calm back. I'm like a month from now, everything will be back to normal, or as normal as the world can be at the moment.
Yeah. Huh. Well, I think we'll be okay, at least for the next couple of days. And we'll see how things unravel here, how things develop here. Because here's the thing: we're dealing with a power that can be unpredictable, especially when Putin feels threatened. He can be unpredictable, and there's a lot of people who are worried. So I want to stay on top of this. I want to take a look at what's going on. It's frightening to a lot of people. I'm not too frightened about it. But at the same time, I am going. Russia's unpredictable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think I don't know. I keep repeating myself, but I don't think Putin is too smart to like throw a really like throw the world into crisis over this. He's way too smart for that. Like even if a few people got killed, like Putin isn't going to start World War III over a few people because it's not like he has a soul or anything that he'll give a fuck.
Well, I mean, I wish I could be as optimistic as you are, because I mean, Russia has warned us before not to get involved over there. He's been very clear about that he is not going to tolerate us being involved in Syria.
Yeah, but what sort of tolerance would he? What sort of information would he do though? Would he set what war?
When he say that, like, was it like? When did he say that, like? Did he say that like right after Trump got elected? Because like I said, and people, I'm sure there are people on Twitter saying this, like, oh, like there's been thousands of drone strikes. Obama drone Syria 1,000 fucking times. So if that didn't start a world war, maybe not. Maybe this won't. Or maybe Putin thinks that he could, mess with Trump that he couldn't with Obama, which I doubt.
Well, what I do know for certain is that Putin made very clear during Obama's presidency that if America got involved in Syria and started fighting against the Assad regime, that like not by proxy, but if we got involved in there, we were going to regret it, is what he said.
Okay, he said that, but wasn't he just saying that Obama was already, doing drone strikes down there and already getting involved?
Right.
Wait, what does he mean by directly? Because does he mean like because this airstrike is nothing different? Does he mean if we put boots on the ground? Because then I get worried if we put boots on the ground.
I mean,
maybe it's just an empty threat to make himself look good to Syria.
Very well could be. It's hard to know because what sort of thing could Putin actually really do? Do you reckon he wouldn't be able to put war on America? It's something else.
Yeah, it sounds like it could just be him trying to, I guess, all for show, really.
Wait,
It's not a big enough thing.
Yeah.
It's not a big enough thing for it to scale into a war.
Maybe a proxy war, like maybe Iraq, but not a world war. Which I wouldn't want an Iraq 2.0 either.
I mean, it just, to me, I've seen through history how little it takes to provoke Russia. Just us, setting up anti-ICBM rigs near Russia pissed Putin off enough that he started trying to take Ukraine. So I mean, we just have to know that when Putin feels threatened, he does things, and that's what we got to watch out for. Not to say that he's going to do anything tremendously horrible, but I think we can't just write it off that quickly. I don't think.
Oh, well, of course not. Don't just write it off completely. Just sit back and see. Like I say don't freak out. Like until Putin himself says something, don't freak out.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, someone in like his the Russian Senate said that he like it was an act of aggression. If Putin comes out and said like, oh, I don't like that this happened, it was an act of aggression, then maybe get scared. Then would be the time to get scared.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll see if they you know, at the UN meeting, if that happens.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to be looking for. I mean, yeah, that's what I'm going to be looking for is what's going to happen at the UN. Once we see what happens there, then we can get a better gauge of the situation. Just for now, I mean, I would say don't freak out. Obviously, don't panic. There's nothing you can do. I mean, panicking isn't going to it isn't going to solve any of your problems. But just make sure you keep an eye on the news. That's just something people don't do enough, honestly.
The news is funny. Like
okay, Brad.
The mainstream media is gushing over Trump, and all he had to do, like, they're showing him so much love.
Yeah, what news do you recommend us to watch, Brad?
Well, I get a lot of my news from Russia Today. And Breitbart.
Okay, yep.
Those are good sources there.
BBC. You know, fuck CNN, fuck MSNBC, fuck all those other people. I'll get my news from Russian propaganda, British propaganda, and alt-right propaganda. Thank you.
All right. Sounds like a plan.
Oh, geez. Yeah,
Did you hear that they signed a bill that the US can make the media do propaganda news?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Look it up.
Is that in the United States or?
Yeah, it's in the United States.
What like?
You're Australian.
No, it's in the United States. They've signed the bill in the United States. Prince of Queens had it up, and I was in a private stream where they brought it up again, where they're trying to get rid of the left-wing fake news, but saying that they can also bring out this far left propaganda stuff.
So what is the bill proposed?
Oh god, I wish I saved it because you just have to look at Prince of Queens stream. I think it was a couple of days ago.
I don't think he saved the streams.
I'll see if I can find it.
I don't know. To me, it's just I know they passed that law where now ISPs can sell your information or some shit, and even that, I mean, I was just like, why is that happening? Like,
it's not as bad as you think it is. It's not as bad as you think it is. Like the regulations that they overturned were only a few months old, so basically a year from like today in March. The regulations they turned over were only enacted in October. So those people like, oh, all your internet privacy is gone. They're actually lying. Like, as long as you like, if you've been on the internet for 5 years, that's basically how the internet's been run, and it's just going back to that.
It says Obama quietly signed propaganda bill to combat against fake news. But I
Who?
don't know whether
Obama.
This was late last year, like at the end of the year.
Huh.
It was a while ago that they did it. Like not a while ago, but
A bill or an executive order? Like a bill?
it's a bill, an actual
Oh.
bill.
Hmm.
But you'll have to look it up.
Well, I'm looking forward to Trump TV coming out.
Is that a real thing?
Yes.
Yes, he was planning on it at least.
Yeah, like during the election cycle, they did it at Trump Tower. It was very crappy. But if it comes out, like,
I'll be
like,
getting it.
like the president has his own propaganda TV station, that'd be
Right.
funny, disgusting.
That'd be awesome.
The NDAA softened it. I don't know what the NDAA is.
Yeah, if Trump had his own propaganda arm, that would be an interesting sight.
Yeah.
I'm not lying to you. I'm presenting you with alternate facts.
Did he? Who said
Kellyanne
the alternate
Conway.
fact thing?
Kellyanne Conway.
Yeah.
I still think Trump should fire her and Sean Spicer, but whatever.
Why fire Sean Spicer?
Well, he hasn't had really too many fuck ups from that from the election crowd side, but I don't know. At least tell Kellyanne Conway to keep her, like, after the bowling green massacre. At least tell Kellyanne Conway to shut the fuck up.
Nope,
Is
I
she
have
the
to
one who said alternate facts?
fact check. Okay. Real quick. It was Trump who told Sean Spicer to go out there and defend the crowd size. It was Trump who, when Sean Spicer came back from doing the press conference, it is Trump that yelled at Sean Spicer for being too weak and not strong enough out there. So I don't think
that. Where did that information come from?
What do you mean? It came out of a source from inside the White House. So I don't think
much faith in me.
I don't think that Trump would be firing the guy for doing exactly what he told him to do.
Well, if Trump did tell him to do that, whatever.
Kellyanne Conway, on the other hand, is going out there booking shows for her on her own with no backing from the White House. She books these shows on her own. She calls these shows and asks to come on, and then she comes on and says things. And she says things that even Sean Spicer has to turn around and say, no, that's not accurate. She shouldn't have done that. And so, yeah, I do believe that Trump should fire Kellyanne Conway as much as I give her props for winning that campaign.
Okay, but here, is she the one who said alternate facts?
Yes, she is.
Okay, I didn't understand where that came from. I keep hearing people bring that up, but I was never sure exactly where that came from.
No, that was Kellyanne Conway who said that on some news program in response to someone saying that she was lying. She says, no, I'm presenting you with alternate facts.
She should be fired for making a shitty meme.
For what?
Making a shitty meme.
I don't know. I wonder what she really meant to say, like alternative information, like different information. I wonder what she really meant to say.
Well, I'm sure that's what
Who cares?
She was probably trying to point out that she's presenting facts that are contradictory to what the news is reporting, but she didn't say it properly. Just like she didn't say it properly when she was talking about microwaves turning into cameras. She doesn't know. She was
right about that, though. She was right about
how
that.
to not look crazy. No, of course she was right about it, but the way she said it makes her sound crazy and incredible. So she has to work on how she has
the problem of. Oh, thanks, Lotus Wolf. I got it.
I just sent in something that I found that might be more creditable than other sites, but I can't find the original one. Because it's what happened. What Mike Hastings apparently got murdered for and stuff. The BuzzFeed guy. That's why he sort of brought it up, because Prince of Queens knew nothing about it, and then he's just like, holy shit.
So, I mean, but what I want to say in particular about the Kellyanne Conway, yeah, if you have a microwave that has a camera in it for some reason and has a microphone in it and is connected to the internet, yes, that can be used to spy on you and probably will be used to spy on you by the CIA. But she could have used more practical examples like your cell phones turn into wiretapping devices or something like that didn't make her sound like a total nutter.
Yeah, but come on, the microwave was funner to say.
That might have been the whole reason.
We're talking about we're talking about the world. We're talking about the woman who is essentially a spokesperson for the president, making the entire administration look like fools with comments like that, making America a laughing stock.
She should be fired.
She should.
But she's so nice to look at.
What?
Never mind.
No. Don't tell me you got a thing for that straw hair of hers.
She looks good for 50. At least admit it. She looks good for 50.
No, she doesn't. She looks good for 100, maybe.
Each to their own. That's all you can say.
But I got standards too high. Whatever.
I wouldn't touch that with somebody else's dick, to be honest.
Brad discriminating against old white women.
I'm just saying, you got some weird ass tastes.
Whatever.
Who is unknown person?
That's I 1948.
Yeah.
Lotus, did you draw that avatar?
What?
I asked Lotus.
It was. I just found it on the internet.
Max Bar done it for me.
Oh, that's cute.
It is. It's gorgeous.
Is everybody okay?
There's a dog in the back over there dying.
I'm like,
deciding where if I want to go to sleep tonight. Oh no.
Like people are dying. I'm like, oh shit.
Poor dog.
Yeah. Oh man.
The dog lucky we let it stay in here and I don't kick it outside.
So Tillerson said steps are underway to remove Assad. That's just the narrative that they're done.
What?
Tillerson said steps are underway to remove Assad.
Yeah,
So
but
that doesn't sound like they're done.
That was before the airstrikes, and now he came back and said, "Well, we're not gonna change the previous policy about staying out of there." So maybe I guess Trump, like after Trump met with the Chinese president, like because China also backs Assad. Maybe after Trump met with the China president, the president of China, or and he maybe called up Tillerson and said, "You know what? We're not gonna do anything." Maybe that.
I don't know. We'll just have to keep up on it, see what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
That's all we can do at this point. Cause I think after a while we're starting to, repeat ourselves because we've done exhausted the topic.
Yeah.
With the information we have at the moment.
Yep. I was just about to wrap this thing up. We've been on here for a while anyway. I do want to thank everybody for joining me.
Yeah, no problem.
No problem.
I want to do this again, especially regarding this topic.
Tomorrow? Maybe tomorrow?
If there's more news about it tomorrow, definitely. So thank you, everybody who's watching. You guys have a great night. Get the fuck out of here.
Okay.